a lot from that. So just like one diamond vein here, how much does that get me? Oh my god, wait, that's like 1,500 diamonds just from mining those couple blocks there. Okay, so yeah, I thought I had remembered before that people had mentioned if you're going for diamonds, this is the strat. But yeah, usually finding lobbies
Se oye
is
no,
highly,
¿verdad?
highly
No, sí, se oye un
competitive.
poco.
So, I mean, you can see already in just like the 5 minutes I've been here, someone else has showed up and has cleared out a massive portion of this.
Esta semana voy a transmitir todo esto para empezar para ver cómo me siento,
I had already gotten over 800 enchanted diamonds,
pero principalmente para ver si sí es cierto eso.
130,000 regular diamonds. So I just had to find and clear out the mines in one more lobby, and then I was ready to craft the Reaper Scythe. But here we go now, the Reaper Scythe. Boom, there we go. It has been crafted, although it actually looks kind of ridiculous when I just hold it like this because it's literally just a diamond hoe. But we're on Skyblock, so this diamond hoe is an all-powerful item. Now that I had the scythe though, it was time to actually put it to use and grind through those 70 bosses. And while this process was pretty boring since tier 2 bosses can't drop any rare items, it was definitely a lot less painful now that I could summon some mobs to shred through the boss's hits phase in seconds. And about 4 hours later, I had managed to get all the materials I needed and could finally craft the final destination.
¿Cuánto me falta?
And boom! There we go, a full set of final destination armor. Look at it! It's so beautiful. Someone else is on my island here just flexing it on me. And now that I had this new OP armor set, it was finally time to take on another
Se me olvidó.
boss.
Arrancarlo un poquito para que me fueran cargando los champs.
This one should spawn it. Boom. We throw these guys in. Okay, out of the hits phase. Okay, yeah. I once again died immediately. But the good news is that this time I had actually expected it, because I was still missing the two things that make this final destination armor actually good. The first of these being a resource called Soul Flow that you can consume during combat for some insane stat bonuses, such as doubling your damage against Endermen. In order to start producing some of this Soul Flow though, I once again had to go and grind some tier 2 Endermen to gather the materials to craft an item called the Lesser Soul Flow Engine. So now what I should be able to do is just head over to one of my snow minions here, and I can just take off like the diamond spreading for now, and we should be able to slap that Lesser Soul Flow engine right in there. And according to the wiki, this guy should now start generating 1 raw soul flow. So I guess just to test to make sure that this thing is actually working.
No soy mucho de escuchar música, la verdad es que me gusta poner cualquier video de YouTube de fondo.
Alright, perfect. There we go. 1 raw soul flow. But now I need to give this guy some time to work because every 5 seconds of using this ability costs 2 of those. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go to sleep for the night.
También tengo que hacer esto pero con los withers, que hueva.
And when I finally check back in 40 hours later, which by the way, no, I did not sleep for that long.
Ese no lo voy a hacer tan grande.
O tal vez sí. A little under 800 soul flow, which would be good for about 30 minutes of ability usage. Which might not sound like a lot, but since I would only be using the ability for short bursts during the actual boss fight, it should last me a little while. And of course, the minion will also constantly be producing more every day. But now I could shift my attention over to the other part of making this armor set good, which is the number of kills it has on it. You see, each piece of Final Destination armor gives a defense bonus depending on how many Endermen you've killed while wearing it. So for the next 5 hours, I did nothing but non-stop kill Endermen to try and upgrade this bonus, eventually hitting 10,000 kills on the entire set, which gave each piece an extra 310 defense. So that almost triples my base defense of 700, so this should be making a pretty big impact. And there isn't even another upgrade in defense until I hit 5,000 kills, so hopefully 10,000 is
ya me trajiste tus pelotas.
We're gonna have a problem. And of course, with that now, it is time for me to attempt a tier 3 Enderman yet again. I'm honestly so nervous here. This is such a big moment, but here we go. Let's do it. Come on. Alright, so there we go. We're through the hits phase. Now I'm also going to be trying to keep my distance while I do the right-click maging. So, oh, I died. So not exactly what I was hoping was going to happen there, but I do think I got through just a little bit under half of the boss's HP, which is a massive improvement. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and review that footage really quickly and see if there's something I can do to improve, because I feel like we should be there at this point. And after attempting a couple more tier 3s, I realized I was able to survive the boss much better.
Ya casi, 512.
And that was that I kept running out of mana. Because in order to do enough damage to kill the boss, I need to be able to spam the right-click ability on my sword. But each use of that ability costs 150 mana, which starts to add up pretty quickly. So without fail, each time I get to about the halfway point of the boss, I would suddenly be totally out of mana. So if I ever want to beat this boss, I gotta figure out a way to get my mana higher. And the first solution that's the most obvious to me is I can put some sapphire gemstones on the Hyperion itself that will increase the amount of intelligence it gives me. The bad part is actually unlocking those slots is
392.
kind of insanely expensive. As you can see here though, I do still have a ton of sapphire gemstones left over from when I was grinding money for my golden dragon. As crazy as this might seem though, this 2.5 million in sapphire gemstones is actually going to barely be enough to get me one of the slots. Because once I convert all of these into flawless sapphire gemstones, which is the higher tier, I'm only going to have 5 of them left here. So we can go ahead and buy that, and then I can put the last flawless on there, which is going to add an extra 20 intelligence to the Hyperion. So definitely nothing crazy there, but hey, everything's going to add up for us right now. And now the thing that should be the biggest help for me is an ultimate enchant right here called Wisdom. Because at level 5 of this enchant, each piece of armor I have it on will give me an extra 100 mana. So if I can get 4 of these books and put it on my entire armor set, I'll be looking at a bonus 400 mana. But each Wisdom 5 requires 16 Wisdom 1 books, and right now I have 4 of them. Which means that I need to get my hands on 60 more of these things. And the only way to drop them is from the loot chest in dungeons, so I guess it's time to get to work. Luckily for me though, the Wisdom enchant isn't too rare with a drop chance of about 20%. So after only 5 hours of running dungeons, I had already gotten all 60 of them that I needed. Here we go, final
güey no es mucho después de 3 horas.
Boom! There we go. Full Wisdom 5 on the thing, and the good thing is I still have over 100 XP levels left over, so I can get the full bonus. But with my mana problems now hopefully fixed, it was time for yet another tier 3 boss. Oh my, okay, that spawned my boss? Not, okay, I'm trying with the mana flux this time. Let's see. Okay, I tried that time to make sure I'm like not wasting. Gotta make sure I stay in the range of this. Oh no, I'm gonna die to. Where's the beacon? Okay, it's out of hit phase. Wait, I might have this. I might have this. Oh, we got it. We got it. And at the time, I didn't even realize it, but I had also dropped something insanely rare. The sponsor of today's video. Honkai Impact Third is a free-to-play action RPG, and on February 6th,
Este es muy bueno para meter sus sponsors.
In their game, and a ton of other upgrades. Rare drop I get from Enderman is a rune. Wow, this thing is actually more rare than I thought. Look at that, it only has a 1 in 40 drop chance. Which, to put into perspective, the Mana Steel books I'm going for have a 1 in 22 drop chance. So I should have been twice as likely to get one of these Mana Steel books as I would have been to get the rune, and of course, I get the rune. But that's just Hypixel Skyblock RNG for you, man. Apparently though, I should have been more careful about bad-mouthing Hypixel Skyblock's RNG system, because the next boss, this happened. Are you kidding me? We just got the Ender Snake rune again, back to back. Wait, the odds of that should literally be like 1 in 1,000. You have got to be kidding me. Alright, I take back what I said before. Now that is classic Hypixel Skyblock RNG for you. My god. After about 30 more minutes of grinding bosses though, I got what I needed. Oh, we made it, Oh, did I go? Yes! Let's go! We finally got a Mana Steel book. Let's go! Alright, awesome. Now I can literally just hop into the anvil here and throw the Mana Steel book onto my Soul Whip. And now we'll see with this next tier 3 boss here if this Mana Steel enchant actually makes a significant difference. It's only level 1.
Y eso que ayer lo
Also
empecé.
the second and third levels, which will obviously just be a lot better. But I'm hoping that I can already see a little bit of an improvement even at this first level. Alright, here we go. Let's see if this Mana Steel enchant here is actually going to make a difference. I'm going to go into first person this to hit phase now, because I'm pretty sure that if I don't actually hit the boss, then I'm not going to be getting any mana back. It kind of defeats the whole purpose.
De mucha vida.
I just finished the boss fight there. It looks like I had about 400 mana left over, and I wasn't being super conservative with the amount of times I was using my hype ability. So definitely nothing crazy at only Mana Steel level 1 here, but I think I noticed a bit of a difference. And right now, I'm only getting 0.2% of my mana back on hit, whereas at Mana Steel level 3, I get 0.8% back per hit. So once I hit that max level, I think I'll really be able to notice the impact. That would have to wait though, because an opportunity to make quite possibly the most important upgrade to my setup had suddenly presented itself. You see, currently I was using an item called the Mana Flux Power Orb during these boss fights, which is super helpful for regaining mana fast because it provides a 50% boost to your mana regeneration. But there is an upgraded version of this item called the Overflux Power Orb, and that one provides a 100% boost. In order to get it though, I'd have to drop the Overflux Capacitor, which has just a 1 in 2,500 chance of dropping from a tier 4 wolf boss. But Aatrox had just been elected as the mayor of Skyborn, and as one of his perks, he would increase the odds of getting drops like this by 20%, so this was the best chance I would ever have to get this thing. Even with that increase though, I still only had a 1 in 2,000 chance to get it each time I killed a boss, and I could currently spawn and kill one boss about every 2 minutes or so. Which meant that if I had just average luck, it would take about 60 to 70 hours to drop this thing. But a mere 5 hours of grinding later, something is... Yes!
casi lo tengo.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, I was scared for a second. I wasn't recording. I literally just started doing these again 10 minutes ago. Oh my god, let's go. I honestly didn't think I was gonna get one. There's only 10 hours left until a new mayor goes into office, and it's literally 1:30 a.m. right now. I was just gonna do this for like 1 more hour tonight, see what happens. Oh my god, yes, let's go. Man, that is so clutch on the timing of dropping this thing. I mean, I was probably less than 30 minutes away from just being done for the night, and Aatrox is gonna be gone in about 10 hours. And so by the time I woke up in the morning, Aatrox would have been gone as mayor, and I would have been left trying to get one of these without his perks. Now, I do also need a ton of enchanted gold here to actually craft like the upgraded Overflux Power Orb, but gold is so easy to get nowadays that really should not be a problem at all. And you know what? It's actually so easy that I might as well just go ahead and do it right now. And I actually already used this method earlier in the video when I went to get those diamonds, so you guys should already know the strat that I'm talking about. Alright, let's see. Wait, wow, this is a day 4 lobby and it's like not even touched. Literally 5 seconds in here and I already have 16 enchanted gold. Yeah, anyway, since it's so late at night and it's a weekday, there's only like 10,000 players on Skyblock right now.
Lag.
So hey, if there was ever a time that some of these gold lobbies might not be cleared out, even after they've been around for a little bit, it might be right now. I also want to try and quickly figure out how much gold do I need for the overworld. So it's half a stack of golden tooth.
Al overworld hoy no me ha cargado nada.
So I need 4,096 enchanted gold, which might sound like a lot, but it's basically nothing. Like, let me see how much I already have.
Se me olvidó que no traigo para
1,500, and I've been here for like less than 5
amortiguar las caídas.
So as long as no one else shows up and starts competing with me for this gold, I should be able to hit that 4,000 number before I even...
Me agarró la caída con lag, ¿eh?
So I do see some name tags over here. Do I have some competition now? Uh-oh. Nope, this guy is just kind of creepily watching me mine the gold. But hey, I guess I would prefer that over him competing with me for the gold, so we'll take it, I think.
Dios, que lag, ya carga,
let me check where I'm at really quickly.
I
accidentally went like 400 over what I needed, but it's okay. I'm sure it'll be used for something in the future. Now the next step though is to take this enchanted gold and combine it with a bunch of these wolf teeth that I have been stockpiling and turn them into golden teeth, which is going to take a little bit of time here, so let's just fast forward. Boom, there we go, 2 stacks, and yeah, I have a ton of wolf teeth still to spare, so definitely not a problem on that front. And now the only other thing I need is 24 enchanted redstone blocks, which I just am assuming I have in here. I guess I actually don't know for sure. Let's see. Yes, okay, I do have 31 enchanted redstone blocks in here. This used to be one of the minion types I just like constantly had up, so I'm glad that I have that left over. But now we can head into the crafting table here, put my mana flux in the center, surround it with some enchanted redstone blocks, throw half a stack of golden teeth in each corner, and then this final piece, the overflux capacitor at the top. And here we go. Boom. There it is. The overflux power orb. Look at that beauty. That is awesome to finally have. Honestly, the mana flux I had before is like like most players with these crazy items that I have now would just not have one of those anymore, but I still did for the longest time. But now I have finally joined the Overflux Club, and it feels good. And of course, this is mainly an upgrade that I was going for in order to make tier 4s possible in the future for me. But in theory, it should help out with the tier 3s that I'm doing now as well. So let's give it a try. All right, here we go. First tier 3 with the new Overflux. Let's see if this is going to be a totally new experience or if it's gonna kind of feel like more of the same. And as always, the main thing I'm keeping an eye on here is just my mana, because that's like really all we ever struggle with. But wait, I actually think that helped out a ton.
No
Oh
puedo
my
esperar
god, look at
tantito sin el
that. Wait,
casco.
I literally ended that fight with over 1,000 mana, and I just also realized I wasn't even using my soul whip that has mana steal on it. This thing is actually going to be a lifesaver for us. Oh my god. And with this new and improved setup, I can
sí, necesitaba el
grind out
vacuum.
tier 3s until I had dropped enough mana
Vacuum
steal books to
hopper.
craft the top level of the enchant, which gave me an idea. Now that I have the max level of mana steal and the overflux power orb, I'm
Creo
kind
que van a
of
estar
interested to see
spikes.
where I stand on attempting a tier 4. So I'm gonna start the quest here and we'll see what happens. I
para
have
eso
a
vamos a
feeling
utilizar el
that this is
autocraftado.
probably not going to end well for me, but hey, you never know. I do actually want to go into like the specific Enderman Slayer area for this one though, because I think just like the general layout of this area with it being more open and stuff is a lot better for taking on the bosses. Alright, and I believe me killing this one right here should spawn it in. Gonna be very, very interesting to see how this goes. So we're in the hits phase here, so I'll go ahead and get my summons down. I have a feeling this guy's about to do a ton of damage to me, so I'm a little bit worried. We'll go right for my spam. I mean, I'm alive so far, but look how hard it is to get into that next hits phase. That is insane.
Porque ahorita me urge más el...
Oh my god, did I just get like one shot by that thing?
Mi fuente de experiencia para subir, para encantar cosas. Esto era...
With the first of these being
¿Dónde
the
era? ¿Dónde
Ender
era?
Artifact,
¿Macerador?
an item that just straight up reduces the damage you take from
Sí,
Enderman by
macerador,
20%.
okay.
But this item only has about an 8% chance to spawn in an hourly
Ahí
event called
estamos.
the Dark Auction.
Tú
And on
te
top of that,
vas
if it did spawn,
aquí.
as the name of the event suggests, it's an auction. So I would have to outbid any other player who wanted it. And my first 10 Dark Auctions didn't go so great, with the item not even spawning in once.
Y ya
But
tengo el
Dark
otro.
Auction number 11, that one got pretty interesting. Get Vicious 5
Ay, qué
return.
pendejo estoy.
Do I want this? Do I want this? I'm bidding on it. Okay, everyone said yes. I just paid 57 mil for that. If that was a scam, I'm gonna be upset. I mean, Bazaar buys 60 mil, so it wasn't... Oh, there it is! End artifact!
Yes,
We got it, we got it, we got it! Wait, please tell me I can bid on this. Oh
El
my
de
god, it's
oro.
here! It's here! Come on, oh my god, we've waited so long for this. Do I need the coins in my purse now? I can't get it! I can't get it!
Y luego el de diamante.
Oh my god, why did I buy this? And just in case
Ay, qué pendejo
anyone's
estoy.
not following what just happened, allow me a second to explain. So I only went into the Dark Auction with enough coins to purchase the Ender Artifact based on previous...
Que no está mal, nada más el de la experiencia,
But because my chat had convinced me to spend over 50 million coins on that Vicious 5 book, I no longer had enough coins to afford the artifact.
No está mal nada más el de la experiencia.
Oh wait, true. It's too late.
¿Qué me pueden tirar?
Can he bid? Oh,
Fresh.
it's done. Oh wait.
Que me pudiera servir para hacer cuero. Bueno, vamos a ponerlo. Pero no voy a gastar oro extra.
Oh wait, I do. I
Pero
got
no
it.
sé si.
Oh my god. Did we get it? Oh, we clutched! We clutched! Oh my god! We clutched!
Ahí estamos. Y ahora craftéame 2 spikes de estos. Ay no.
Oh my god.
2.
And just in case anyone's
Listo,
confused again
sticks.
because all of that just happened
Me los
super
acabé.
fast, what I just did there is as the auction timer had literally seconds left, I went into my backpack and pulled out some enchanted diamond blocks I've had sitting in there forever. And I was able to sell a stack of those to the NPC for about 13 million coins, which was enough to allow me to get the highest bid on the artifact. And usually I'd be taking a huge L by doing that because 13 million coins are way easier to get than a stack of enchanted diamond blocks. But since I already had a ton more coins in my bank that I just didn't bring to the auction, as soon as I left, I was able to buy those blocks back from the NPC like it never even happened. So that was all a huge relief because who even knows when I would see another Ender Artifact in the auction, but unfortunately, this is the point where the upgrades start to get ridiculously complicated. Because nearly a year ago, the admins released the biggest Skyblock ever with the release of the Crimson Isle. And with this update came an
Quiero solucionar el asunto de los pilings chiquitos. Pero también pudiera hacer un pequeño pozo. No es un pozo en realidad. Una plataforma de freezing. Porque el freezing les impide caminar. Pero no he encontrado ningún bioma congelado. No he encontrado ningún bioma frío. Tendré que ir a buscar. No me hace hace feliz. Guarda el tanque. Ok. Vamos a hacer nada más uno. Ay, no, me hizo... Ah, ¿me hace de 4? No, está perfecto.
Then
Perfecto.
I used all of that mycelium to craft some upgrades for my minions that would cause them to start producing sulfur, the main ingredient for crafting the implosion belt. And after waiting a full week for them to produce all 100,000 of it that I needed, I would be good to go. In the meantime though, there was yet another pretty big problem that I needed to take care of. You see, the other part of equipment that would be crucial for my goal is something called attributes, which are randomized stat bonuses that each piece of equipment come with when you craft them. And the two attributes that I wanted were mana pool, which just straight up gives you more mana, and mana regeneration, which is pretty self-explanatory. In order to unlock mana regeneration though, I first had to defeat the tier 3 version of the final boss on Crimson Isle, which involved completing the entire main storyline, doing way too many daily quests, and of course, actually beating the boss. Oh, and during this process, I also spent roughly 30 hours mining gemstones to get back up to 1 billion coins so that my golden dragon pet I got
igual y si leo las cosas,
on this profile wouldn't be totally useless. And after nearly a month of suffering through all of this, I finally felt that I had a setup that was capable of handling a tier 4 boss. So, it was time to get my revenge. Okay, it spawned it.
A esta hora no hay mucho. Tiene que ser en la noche.
Holy. Okay, we made it to this phase.
También está un tanque.
I still need a little bit more mana. Okay, we made it.
¿Es el kibe? Sí.
I have like no mana right now though. It's still not enough. After literal months of grinding for a setup entirely dedicated to beating these bosses, I was still failing. And at this point, I almost just wanted to give up because the list of things I could still improve was getting smaller and smaller. But I had come way too far to just throw in the towel now, so I kept practicing and getting better
Ahora todo
and
esto
better
lo voy a
at the
poner
boss until finally, after way too many attempts,
acá abajo,
I got him! Let's go! I'd probably be way louder with my freak out, but it's currently 1:30 a.m. and I'm not really in the mode to scream right now. But I had finally managed to kill a tier 4 boss and could start grinding for that insanely rare judgment core drop.
Ahora, necesito la medida, que son 11 bloques. Me imagino que son 11 desde el centro, entonces para estar seguros, vamos a hacerlos de 25 de ancho. Y esto lo voy a hacer
But at this point in my journey, a little 10-hour grind was not about to shy me away from anything, so I got to work. And while you watch me slave away on these bosses, a friendly reminder that I am currently at war with the band called Train to become the most subscribed train on YouTube. So if you enjoy these videos and the hundreds of hours of work that go into them, I would really appreciate it if you could help me ratio them by hitting that subscribe button. Anyways though, 10 hours of Enderman Slayer later, I hit that milestone. Hey, and there we go. That is Enderman Slayer level 7 complete. And I would be sounding way more excited right now, but even after all this grinding, this right here now is basically the beginning of the grind, so I have a long way to go. But I can go ahead and collect my rewards for hitting that.
Ahora para acá.
A bunch of new recipes, including the recipe that I care about the most, which is the Terminator, of course, what we are trying to craft. And the other nice thing that I can go ahead and do now is head over to my RNG meter here and put this 82,000 XP I have stored up into the Judgment Core, which you can see here will lower the odds from being about a 1 in 1800 all the way down to about a 1 in 1500. But yeah, now the fun really begins because any of these tier 4 Endermen I kill could be the one that drops the Judgment Core. I mean, mean this very next one I do
5.
could drop the item. It's possible.
Ahí estamos.
Of course, that was really just me being optimistic though, because in all reality, this grind was probably going to take nearly a month's worth of grinding, as on average, it takes a player about 100 hours worth of Enderman Slayer to get this drop. But only 11 bosses later, something pretty interesting happened. Oh my god! Oh my god! No way! I'm 11 bosses in! I'm 11 bosses in! Oh my god! Dude, you guys, that
Ahí
is
estamos.
like
Y según yo, este
That
debería
is
ser todo derechito para allá.
Oh my god! Oh my god! When I thought I saw that drop, I was like, it has to be something else. There's no way it's actually that. Somehow, I totally defied the odds and got stupidly lucky once again. Alright, well, now that I
Hay una
have
geoda
dropped
aquí arribita.
score way faster than I initially had expected to, I guess it's time already to start working on all these other materials that I'm gonna need. Now, thankfully, I have literally been preparing to get a Terminator for probably like a year at this point, so some of this stuff I've already prepared in advance, but the 1 million Ender Pearls is one of the materials that I basically haven't even started on yet, and I have no idea how long it's gonna take me. And I also don't even know like what the most efficient way to grind Ender Pearls is. So I guess what I'll do to start is just test out some different methods of getting Ender Pearls and see
No me está
which one of them is
agarrando
the
los
best.
diamantes.
After
Y
testing
eso se
a bunch
debe
of different
que
methods,
aquí ya no
though,
tengo
it turned
espacio.
out that the best place to farm pearls was just
Debería
in the
sacar
place
esos
that I had been doing my
ajolotes
bosses
que nada
the
me están
whole time.
ocupando
Before I
espacio.
got to work on grinding all of the pearls, though, I decided to also change the
¿Dar
minions
esto?
on my island to Enderman minions
Wait.
to hopefully help take a little bit of the work off my shoulders. Unfortunately, the Ender Pearls did still end up being a very long and tedious grind, but about 10 hours later... Alright, and that is my 9th stack of these absolute Ender Pearls here, which is obviously 1 stack short of the 10 that I need for the 1 million total Ender Pearls. But that's actually where I'm going to stop manually grinding these things now, because I think since I have my entire island minions dedicated to getting me Ender Pearls right now, they're going to be able to produce enough over the next like 3 to 4 days to get me that last stack that I need. Of course though, this Terminator needs a lot of different materials besides just Ender Pearls, and there are still quite a few of them that I have left to do. But a lot of them are mining related, which it just so happens to be the perfect time to work on those. Because about a day ago, Mayor Jerry here went into office, and his main perk is to rotate through every single Skyblock mayor every 6 hours. Which means that in a little under 8 hours here, there's going to be a mining fiesta event that will allow me to get double mining drops. Which is obviously pretty nice when I have to mine millions of materials. And the main one that I want to work on, because I still need like 3 million of it, is quartz. Thankfully, in the Crimson Isle here, there is this crazy good spot for mining quartz where you can see with this maxed out mining setup, I am just mining absurd amounts of quartz. Like if I open up my mining sack here, you'll see it currently only has 100 out of the 20,000 nether quartz it can hold. But if I just mine a little bit of this quartz for like 20 to 30 seconds here, you'll see that now it's already up to over 6,000 quartz. And this isn't even the mining fiesta yet. When that event becomes active tomorrow, I'll be getting double what I just got. So yeah, me dedicating 700 hours of my life to mining in a previous video is paying off once again. And the next day, it was mining fiesta time. Alright, well, I was having a bit of a hard time waking up. This mining fiesta is pretty early in the morning, so I've missed the first 45 minutes of it already, so I gotta get to work. Okay, I actually assumed there was going to be like 0 competition for mining quartz, because why would anyone do this during a fiesta? There's so many better things to do. And there was already a person at the first one I went to. Hopefully this is not a common theme. There is someone here again. No shot. Okay, this lobby literally has 3 different people in it. It's getting to the point here where I may just have to take one over with 0 regard for anybody else. I finally got an empty lobby here. Let's go. I was actually concerned. I had this whole plan of doing the mining fiesta. It starts off not great by me waking up 45 minutes late for it. And then things just kept getting worse. I went through 10 lobbies and every single one was occupied by at least like 1 or 2 people. But we're good now. We got the lobby. Hopefully the next 4 hours of this fiesta goes very well for me and I accomplish a lot of material grinding. Alright, I want to do a 15-minute test here to see how much quartz I'm getting, to see if we're on pace to finish during the 4 hours of this mining fiesta. So starting out right now, I'm at 6,180 enchanted quartz in my mining sack. Let's go ahead and start my timer and let's get mining for the next 15 minutes. Alright, there's my 15 minutes. Let's check the enchanted sack. I'm at 8,941, which each enchanted quartz is 160 regular quartz, so that was 441,000 regular quartz in literally just 15 minutes. Which is actually ridiculous, because at that pace, it is not going to take anywhere near 4 hours to get this grind done. It might not even take me 2 hours of this fiesta. And to my shock, that prediction was 100% true, because literally an hour and a half later, I was done. That should be it for all of the enchanted quartz blocks.
Bloques de decoración y todo eso. Pero ahorita lo que más me interesa es saber a qué distancia estamos a 20. Ay. Vamos a hacer esto, porque ahorita el níquel no lo estoy usando.
The crazy part though is that literally took me less than 2 hours, so I still have over 2 hours left of this mining fiesta to capitalize on. So I don't even want to waste any time right now trying to compact all this enchanted quartz down into blocks, because I have another material I'm going to start working on immediately. And that material is flint, which I need roughly 500,000 of. But since we're still in the mining fiesta, it should go twice as fast as usual. And the strategy for flint is much simpler, because now I can just switch to my full set of Devon's armor and pull out this flint shovel that gives me a 100% chance of getting flint every time I mine gravel, and we just go crazy in this little spot right here. And just a single hour of mining gravel later, alright, and I am now officially done with flint as well. It took me 55 minutes in total. That is actually crazy. It took less than an hour. But that means there is still an hour and 17 minutes left of the mining fiesta, which is perfect because the final mining material that I'm a little bit short on is obsidian. So yeah, I have no idea what the mining rates for obsidian are, but I've heard it's pretty fast. I guess we can go ahead and do another one of our little tests, huh? So at the moment, I have 3,615 enchanted obsidian in my sack. Let's go ahead and mine for 5 minutes.
Semi-permeable, ¿cómo era?
Ah,
Simón, y necesito árboles púrpuras. Y necesito saplings. Creo que tengo todo para eso.
I guess the rates don't even matter. Literally less than 5 minutes to finish that. This has been a crazy mining fiesta for me. And for the rest of the fiesta, I just worked on getting that last little bit of lapis I needed that I hadn't already gotten from the minions I had up like a year and a half ago. Alright, well now that I've got all the mining materials done way faster than I thought I was going to, I guess I can just keep working on the other stuff as well. And one of the last things I need is 16 stacks of this item called soul string, and that item can only be obtained from a certain boss here in the spider's den, and I have never even fought that boss a single time. So yeah, first I gotta go through the whole process of figuring out how to even fight this thing, and then I can get to work.
Me está lagueando mucho ahora.
And I would show you guys that part of my journey, but I am not even kidding when I say it was quite possibly the most painfully boring thing I have ever done in Skyblock, and that is saying a lot. But long story short, 3 hours later, I had all the soul string I needed. I'm done. Get me out of here.
Imagino que este me servirá.
2.5 hours. That literally took longer than all that enchanted quartz. I cannot believe this grind was so bad.
Saplings.
And really quickly, since the thing I'm crafting with the soul string also requires a ton of an item
no puedo creer que no tengo
feathers,
eso.
And I'm sure all the Skyblock viewers are
Aquí,
going to be
entonces todos los
wondering
tengo
where the
acá.
heck I got 10 stacks of those. Here's the clip of me from literally almost a year ago grinding
Creo
all
que solo
those
es esto,
feathers. Yeah, I was not kidding when I said I've been preparing to get this thing for a long time. With that material completed now, though, I was insanely close to finally finishing this Terminator. But one of the things I think I'm actually going to have to go back and grind for is the last of the ender pearls, because I finished everything else so much faster than I thought I was going to, that there's no way my minions are going to have produced enough ender pearls here. So I think I'm still going to be like half a stack short on these. Okay, yeah, even more than that. I'm 40 absolute ender pearls short here, so that's going to be about another hour to hour and a half of grinding ender pearls in the end, which is so exciting because this is obviously my favorite thing to do ever. It's definitely not totally miserable and boring.
Ay, tengo dos magnetos.
It had to be done though, so I spent the next hour grinding, and then and there it is, the final stack of absolute ender pearls, and that brings me up to all 10 stacks.
Órale, me
dieron la receta del the final material that I needed to craft this Terminator, but unfortunately there is one last thing that I'm missing. which if I open up the recipe for it one more time and go into these null blades and then go
No,
into
tenía
a part
esperanza de
of the
que...
crafting recipe for these things, you'll see there's an item called the null atom that's at like the very base of the crafting recipe.
Excuse me, ¿por qué no lo
By the
haces?
time you drop a judgment core, you would have like 100 of those things, which is way more than you need. You only need 27 in total. But since I dropped my judgment core so early, I only have 24 of them, so I am 3 short. Thankfully, they're a pretty common drop, so it shouldn't take me that long to grind for the last 3, but I do have to go ahead and do some more Enderman Slayer right now if I want to drop those last 3 that I need. And ironically, my RNG decided to take a turn for the worse at this moment, so it took a little bit longer than it probably should have, but about an hour and a half of Enderman Slayer later,
oh, vaya.
there it is, the final null atom! Let's go!
Entonces funciona o no hace?
There we
¿Qué
go,
pedo?
27 null atoms. Terminator time. At long last, we have some people here on my friends list to celebrate. Glad to have them here. Dogman is flexing his score as well. And then there were a bunch of materials that I had to compact down and combine in order to get everything fully prepared for the final Terminator recipe. But then it was finally time to craft this thing. Let's go. Okay, I think that's
La última
it
vez
right
te me lo
there,
quebró.
right? All materials. I just need to grab the
Y lo
judgment
quiebra.
core, the
Entonces, ¿cómo
insane
chingados
RNG
funciona?
drop out of my backpack there. Oh my god. I cannot believe I'm crafting this right now. The Terminator. Dude, I honestly was
¿Qué
not
pedo
sure
con
this
esto?
day would ever come.
No tengo idea
up
cómo
with
funciona
profile.
eso.
Are we ready for this? Holy, all this grind. 3,000 hours later on this profile. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. There it is. I officially have a Terminator. Oh my god, it looks like a normal bow because I don't have any custom texture for it, but I swear this thing is crazy. Can I shoot it? Look at that. Look at those arrows. It's so epic. Non-Skyblock players right now are like, that thing is kind of lame, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I swear it's awesome. Of course, this thing would not be complete if I didn't totally max it out and get some of the best enchants in the game for it, so I spent roughly the next 15 hours or so running dungeons to do exactly that, and then it was finally complete, and it only took me 3,050 hours into the profile to do it. But now, to really put this brand new overpowered weapon to the test, I was not only going to attempt my first ever Master Mode dungeon, but I was going to also attempt it solo. Here we go, here we go. Now I do need to be careful because these things actually are
Entonces lo que está haciendo es que no los tira hasta que le quite el de este,
oh, yeah.
¿eh?
Look at that. There we go. Term on the mini goes crazy. Oh my god. That one's
Muy bien.
crazy. Alright, here we go. How will our first ever Master Mode boss fight go? Based on the damage we just did to those things, I think we're gonna be okay. I'm thinking shred in here. If not, I'll be surprised. I'm going for sub 15 seconds. Oh wait, I don't have my ice cream. My ice cream would have made this way easier. Nah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Where's he at? We're way good. We're way good. This is the harder phase of the fight, but I think we're good. Even with him doing that. Okay, the sub 15 second dream didn't come true, but that was free. Let's go! First Master Mode completion. Did it fully solo? Too easy for me with this term now, man. We just have the God tier setup. It is too easy for me. And now I just need to figure out what I want to waste the next 1,000 hours of my life on.
Y por cierto acabo de ver que sí, efectivamente, el Onix ya está ahí en el fondo, sí lo voy a encontrar ahí, pero no lo he descubierto entonces. Chinga tu madre. También pueden estar más aliums moraditos, por favor. Estos los voy a dejar aquí plantados. No me sirven. Puro moradito, por favor. Ahí estamos. ¿De casualidad puedo hacerlo en pulverizador? Qué triste. Vamos a hacer esto. Belladonas de Bewitchment. Otro Sleep Charm. Esto no me sirve. Pero tampoco lo quiero tirar, así que hay que se quede. Ahora tú, te faltó... La otra forma que tengo de hacerlo es irme por amatistas aquí. Que de hecho tengo uno al fondo, que me acuerdo. Me voy a ir hasta allá porque no tiene sentido que esté cuidando ese si está tan lejos. Putos moscos. Qué bueno que es con amatista y no con los otros cristales que son más difíciles de conseguir. Me acuerdo que estaba hasta acá, hasta el fondo. Ah, no, no es cierto. Era aquí, pero para acá. Ey, aquí está. Ah, sí me guarda los buddings. Está bien, perfecto. Más que perfecto. Dios, está lejísimos esto. Ahora hazme un anvil. Por cierto, comando de hierro. Ok, tengo que ir a hacer. ¿No tengo aquí? Muy poco. Hazme un par de stacks, por favor. Ahí estamos. No tengo acero cocinándose, no tengo coke, pero sí es bastante ya tengo hecho, entonces. Digo, no estoy haciendo coke, pero no necesito hacer porque tengo un montón. Coke oven. Sí, el anvil. Me quito esto, saco esto, lo tiro aquí y empecemos. Me voy a poner aquí para jalar la experiencia. Ojalá hubiera un magneto con filtros aquí. Tristemente, no lo hay. Oh. ¿Ya tan rápido? Uy, no me da nada. Es demasiado hierro por 20. Mejor sigo. Lo sigo cortando acá. Es que necesito 4 púrpuras para un sapling. Por cierto, ¿dónde están mis saplings? Yo ya tenía unos. ¿Dónde están? Ah, ya vi. No había visto que ahí en el inventario se mostraba. Pero acá donde están mis saplings morados. Yo ya tenía 2. Ah, sí, los sembré. Lo que necesito ahora es bone meal. Bone. Qué triste. Un poquito. Todo me lo acabé en mis plantíos. Sí, ¿eh? Ah, de hecho puedo hacer fertilizante. Traje tantito coral. Fertilizer. Digo, para tener 2 de inmediato, ¿no? Ah, gracias. Vamos y... Quiero ver si de casualidad este me da más con fortuna. No, o tal vez sí. ¿Ni un puto se aplica otra vez? Dale. Es un poquito costoso para eso. Gracias. Qué preciosa la Sui. Hermosa la bebé. No te ves bien. Creo que ahí te ves. Preciosa la Sui. Qué hermosa. Yo creo que con eso ya tengo. Ay, 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 ay. Espérame. Vamos. Estos árboles. Vamos a usarlos. Y tengo para 3 fertilizantes. Ah, ¿y eso qué? Me da saplings normal. ¿Qué tranzas? Bueno, pero ya tengo suficiente. Creo. Que sigan creciendo nosotros. Y ahorita lo que quiero es... Ahorita ya no voy a cortar esos. Voy a dejarlos ahí de decoración. Pero... ahora lo que quiero es la receta de este. Que ojalá... ay, ojalá me lo dejara. Dejé estos árboles aquí. Dejé las amatistas acá, no. Pero ya tengo, ya tampoco tengo. Voy a guardar esto que no me sirve. Amatistas. Sí tengo. Vamos a guardar este que me está ocupando espacio. Quiero. Yo tenía un pico de... oh, esto. Creo que por ahora no es lo que quiero proyecto. ¿Es cualquier glass? Sí. Glass. Y hazme otros 200. Ahora sí. Vamos a guardar la... me equivoqué, la receta. Es... cierto, estoy mal. Es este. Con 4 amatistas. Estaba al revés. Es así. Pero solo es uno. Y se me olvidó el hopper. A ver. Sí. Son estos y esto. Y tengo... no tengo mucho. Vamos a dejar moliéndose otros. Que quisiera llevármelo. El 1000. Me lo voy a llevar. Para ponerlo en donde tengo el acelerador. El acelerador, el controlador de velocidad. No sé cómo se llame. El DC. Aquí lo quiero. Y vamos a subirle tanto la velocidad como pueda. 32 es el máximo. Muy bien. Y así me lo va a hacer más rápido. ¿Cuánto me da? ¿De a 2? De a 3, perfecto. Lo hace muchísimo más rápido que el otro. Siguiente paso, dormir. No creo que me alcance para todo lo que quiero, pero los que me salgan están bien. Ah, aquí lo muestra. La otra que necesito es el timer. Timer. Ay, ¿cómo que es que no tengo uno hecho? Pues sí. Bloque de cuarzo. Y lo que me faltó fueron amatistas. Veamos cómo van de acá. Con esto. Ahí estamos. ¿No hay hoppers más rápidos aquí? Autoambi, ambi, vienen, aquí, autoencantador, ese me... Pero yo uso un hopper mucho. Así voy a sacar la matista que tengo. Y el pickaxe. Según yo, era así. No. Dejo eso ahí. Pickaxe acá. Me traigo los hoppers. Necesito un barril. Chest. De hecho. Traigo esto y esto. Y aquí vamos a ocupar esto. Y... ¿En serio? ¿Sí la apuntó? Huevo, sí la apuntó. Ok. Este aquí. Ok. Ponemos estos. Y de hecho una forma más rápida de transferencia es no es con hoppers, es con un chest. Digo, con un pipe. Pero también es más complicado configurarlo que simplemente ponerlo y tener 2 segundos más de paciencia. Ah, ya vi por qué. ¿Y cómo le hago para recogerlo? Me va a salir 3 más. Y ese fue el último. Dejo esto aquí. Y ahora voy a estar. Ah, no me acuerdo si les dejé acá. Creo que me sobraron, pero. Ingredients. Está cargando otra vez. No, no tengo. Que por cierto, el de Infinity fue este. Sí, me lo guardo. Ahora lo que quiero es. Primero que nada, guardo la basura. Tanque es este. Digo, no ahorita, pero lo voy a guardar las antorchas. Necesito que necesito. Trash. Un pipe. Item pipe. Yo tenía item pipe. No es cierto, me los acabé. Un servo de extracción. No es cierto. 2 retrievers. Otro chest. No. Tank. Un barrel. Y concreto. Necesito concreto negro. Dame 10. Dame 10. Ahí estamos. Ahora, había visto que hay unos guantes. Soggy Glove. Pueden caer de cualquier mod. Qué triste. Entonces, a la antigüita. ¿No es cierto? Fluid Infusing. Ah, no es cierto. A ver. Vamos a hacer la receta. Del concreto. No es cierto. Porque es que me estaba acordando que tengo 100 de agua. Y quería los blank. Dame 20. Ahora, este debería de ir aquí. Y este me va a ser 8. Perfecto. Ahora quiero la receta del concreto. Ese va a ir aquí. Y con eso debería de poder hacer concreto a mi gusto. Para hacer los dank storage. Hazme el redstone. Y yo diría que con esto me basta, pero ¿para qué preocuparme por eso, no? Ay, mi mamá me espantó. Ahí estamos. Ok. Ahora mi plan es... que no creo que me alcance. Como siempre, es así. Y pongo los spikes. Que en realidad tengo 4, pero traje nada más 2. Aquí, ¿no? Ah, perfecto. De hecho, no nos va a dejar pasar. No, sí, sí me voy por los otros. Sí y así. Ahora el vacuum. Experience drain. No es cierto. Por spi. Ah, y hay uno que es un orbe que me deja guardar mis papeles. No, no lo tengo. Entonces aquí lo que voy a hacer es... Uy, pendejo. Si mete daño. Uy. Lo ideal es ponerlos... no más altos. O sea, no voy a subir el piso de nivel, sino que más bien yo voy a bajar el piso. Bueno, lo que estoy haciendo es un desperdicio de tiempo, pero ahí estamos. Entonces, aquí es la orilla. Aquí vamos a hacer esto. Listo. Listo. Ahora, para que no se estén metiendo, pero yo los pueda ver. Sí, me equivoqué, es uno más para allá. Es así. De esta forma, puedo estarlos viendo. Ellos se atoran aquí, me están siguiendo. ¿Qué? Y yo creo que va a ser hasta la mitad. Hasta aquí. Me olvidó quién estaba el... Ahora tú vas a estar... Será bueno. Yo creo que va a ser aquí. Para que jales todo. Ah, y también jalas la experiencia. Perfecto. Muy bien. Ahora, ¿estos se conectan? Tenía esa duda. ¿No sabes qué? A ti te voy a poner aquí. De aquí vas a jalar para estos tanques. Ah, sí se conectan, perfecto. Voy a hacer más tanques. Voy a llenar esta pared. Y vamos a hacer... Es que lo otro que necesito es el trash, la basura y el dank. Aunque creo que este vacía los que se superan. Entonces podría simplemente poner un dank storage aquí abajo. Ah, no, no es cierto. No, eso es si los recoge. Pero eso es en mi inventario. Ok, no. Ajá, ya sé cómo. El trash va para acá. Pipe viene aquí. Es para acá. Para acá. Y necesito una espada de oro. Gold. Hazme una. Porque eso es lo único que voy a tirar. Todo lo demás debería de estarse stackeando, que es oro. Y me puede de hecho comprimir todos los bloques. Ahora, en Kibe tengo de casualidad. O tengo que utilizar otro medio. Ok. Entonces vamos a usar pipes y un servo. Así. A ti te voy a poner este. De modo que cuando entras se va a la basura. Y no al otro lado. Y no al otro lado. Sí. Muy bien. Ahora otra cosa que necesito son bloques para terminar de cerrar ley. Pero que será bueno. Yo pensaba Iron plating. Principalmente porque no sé por qué. Sí, sí. Se me olvidó que quería más tanque. Kibe. Vamos a empezar con 9. Luego vemos si se llena mucho o poco. Ay, hacerlo porque no. Ahí estamos. A este le voy a poner el shower. No puedo creer que... No te dropea el ítem. Voy a estar perdiendo mi tiempo. Ahí estamos. Todo esto viene con tal aquí. Para que voy a poner los platings. Esto es para poder entrar y salir con libertad. Le vamos a poner uno más aquí. Aquí estamos. Tanque, ya está todo sellado, muy bien. Y ahora voy por el spawner. ¿Tengo aquí mis piedritas? Sí. Creo que es lo único que era problemático. Que ya no era. Ah, y el link. Link. Redstone. Otro. Por dime que tengo un hacha. Vamos a mandarlo acá y sirve que veo esto. Muy bien. Y bras. Ahora sí. Ahí estamos. Y el código que voy a usar es Lever. Y espero que no se me haya olvidado nada. Muy bien. Ahora voy a poner el spawner aquí. Lo vamos a poner. No será bueno. También para que se vea bonito, ¿no? Te voy a poner 2. Tú vas a ser un receptor. Y la palanca para activarte va a ser... Pero bueno, ¿dónde será? Yo creo que aquí atrás. Por ninguna razón en particular. Ah, pues de hecho con una lámpara. Ya decía yo que lo se me olvidó. Lámpara. Para que se vea bonito. Lo volvemos a poner. Este es el emisor. Y al prender aquí, debería de prender allá. Sí. Sí, muy bien. Ahora creo y ya no me falta nada. Nada más necesito echarme una mende que no puedan pasar. Ay, sí, me queda todavía el problema de los peelings bebés, pero voy a fingir que ese problema no existe. Lo que me recuerda que ellos pueden pasar esto. Voy a poner este aquí. Bueno que me acordé de eso. Esos van a estar saliendo por otro lado. Y ahora se detiene con redstone o sin redstone. ¡Ay, Dios! Ah, no, es que me ando espantando. Salte. Muy bien. Muy bien. Aquí el problema ahora que tengo es por qué se spawnean invisibles. Bueno. Ay, qué pendejo estoy. Tapé mi dank storage. ¿Sí me está absorbiendo cosas? Sí, sí me está absorbiendo. ¿Cómo le hago ahora para jalarlos? Se supone que está spawneando muchos, pero la verdad es que no son tantos como... Y no sé a qué se deba eso. Y tampoco sé por qué están siendo invisibles. Son como 3, 4. Son muchísimo menos de los que esperaba. Sí, me están spawneando muchísimo menos de los que esperaba. ¿Por qué este no está sacando la experiencia ahora? Ah, ya vi por qué. Este va para acá. Ups. Perfecto. Ahora necesito... No sé si poner cinturones. Siento que es un poco overkill. Pero sí me decepciona un poco la cantidad de zombies que están saliendo. ¿A qué pendejo estoy? Y no entiendo por qué salen invisibles. Otra cosa que quería hacer era comprime todos los comprimidos. Perfecto. Ya se me acabó la comida aquí. Qué miedo. Así que ya me lo había quemado. Es que este lo mata demasiado rápido. Y si quito estos... Me equivoqué. Es así. De modo que solamente me deje... Cierto. Sí, sácalo. Ah, ya sí. Voy a encerrar a uno. Ay, Dios, cómo meten de daño. Y luego siendo invisibles. Ajá, ya no es tan rápido. Ok. Ahí está. Pierden el agro muy rápido. No me gusta. Digo, sí están saliendo experiencia, pero esa parte no me gusta. ¿Cómo le haré? ¿Cómo le haré para atrapar a uno que siempre tenga el agro conmigo? Tengo que ir a comer. Dios, cómo meten de daño. ¿Pero por qué? Ah, es que no tengo armadura. No sé por qué. Bueno, voy a apagar el stream. Voy a ir a comer.